So first, should we call this short retorts or book reshorts? I know, it's a tough call.
Short retorts makes more sense grammatically.
But book reshorts is a lot more fun to say. Hello, and welcome to Book Reshorts. My name is Sam.
And I'm Danielle.
And this is the podcast about sharing your weird media with your friend. So we have just finished our Halloween Spook Retort Spectacular, and it was a lot of fun and a lot of work, and we're giving ourselves a little bit of a break this week by doing a shorter episode that's not quite the same as our normal stuff. So don't worry, we'll be back to our regularly scheduled weirdness next week. But here, we're going to give you just a little aperitif, an amuse-bouche of weirdness. All right, Danielle, cool. Thanks for jumping in there.
I wasn't sure. You did it so perfectly, Sam. I wasn't sure what else to add to that.
Okay, great. So today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing a little competition between Danielle and myself.
Yes.
A quiz. Danielle and I have spent this week finding strange books that probably wouldn't do for the show, but that have weird titles and or descriptions. And what we're going to do is we're going to tell the other person the title and present them with 3 descriptions that may be for that book. And then the other person has to figure out which description is the real description for that book.
Yes, bring it on.
Yeah. So I'm super excited to see how this goes. Danielle, please, you may have the honor of going first.
Okay. So first up is the book Burn Witch Burn by A. Merritt.
Okay.
By A. Merritt.
A. Merritt?
Yeah, A. Merritt.
So not the Merritt, A. Merritt.
A. Merritt.
Okay, great.
Just one. Okay, here's the first of the 3 descriptions.
Great.
Number 1, an eminent brain specialist is called upon to attend a strange case. A racketeer had suddenly died, leaving no trace of poison, wounds, or bruises. As others begin to experience the same fate, he begins to realize that Madame Mandalip, a mysterious doll shop owner, may be more involved than he could have ever known.
Wow. Boy, this is going to be much harder than I thought.
It's just getting started.
Oh, okay. Boy. Give me the second one. Let's do this.
Second one is, stored aboard the Black Cat cargo ship, Miana and the others await their sentence in darkness. If found guilty, they will be sentenced to space, where they will burn alive for their crime of witchcraft. Deemed potentially too deadly to be on planet, they hover above Earth, the crack of the radio intermittent as their fates are decided below by tribunal. Miana knows the other girls on board aren't witches, but what the tribunal doesn't know is that Miana possesses powers greater than they can ever imagine.
Okay, question?
Yes?
How do you burn alive in space?
I don't know, Sam. I haven't read this book.
Yeah, but you may have written that description, Danielle.
You'll have to find out if I decided that they can burn alive in space somehow.
Okay, great.
Maybe they're going to blow up the spaceship.
Oh, okay, yeah, but that doesn't answer the vacuum. Just move on. Next one.
Okay. Raised by a coven of witches, but without the gift, Darius has always coveted magic he had never been able to attain, until one lonely night he is met with the opportunity to make a dark trade. Riches attained, romance won, and power unrivaled, he is now forced to confront the coven that raised him. Will he be able to give up everything he ever desired, or will he watch his coven burn? Dun, dun, dun!
All right, so one of these is actually real?
Yeah, one of these is the actual plot of Burn Witch Burn.
All right. Well, gosh, I have no clue. They all sound way too plausible. But because I really, really want this one to be it, I'm going with 2. The space burning witches.
You are wrong, Sam.
Darn it! Danielle, why would you make such an error?
I knew that you would pick that one. I could feel it in my bones.
You're the worst! What is it?
It's the eminent brain specialist.
And the doll shop owner. Okay, that's my second guess. Yeah. You and your scientific inaccuracies, you baited me. That was deliberate.
I was typing that. I was like, how do you burn in space?
You're the worst. All right. Fine. That's 1 point for you.
Yay! I'm in the lead.
Well, I haven't given mine yet, which you probably didn't get this one too, just so you know, but I really wanted to do it. So this book is titled Star Trek Avenger, written by William Shatner.
Oh, no, what?
Yes. All right, so I have to preface this just a little bit because this is too weird not to share. This is a Star Trek book written, quote unquote, by William Shatner. And it's mostly just a testament to his ego because the entire back cover is just a giant portrait of William Shatner.
Of course it is.
Like the entire back of the book is just Shatner. And he has not one, but two author bios. One on the beginning of the front insert on the dust jacket, and then another one in the about the author on the back dust jacket. And then below those two author bios, there are the actual collaborators, Judith and Garfield Reeves Stevens, who co-wrote the book with him, but are not mentioned anywhere else, including on the cover where it just says it's by Shatner and doesn't mention his collaborators.
Oh, that's so sad.
I know. I'm very excited.
They needed better agents.
Yeah. Description A of Avenger, a Star Trek novel. A lethal virus, inimical to all conventional forms of plant life, threatens the entire Federation with starvation and dissolution. Whole worlds and even complete star systems are placed under quarantine, causing hostile alien empires to eye the weakened Federation with malevolence. But now, in this moment of Starfleet's greatest need, Captain James T. Kirk, long believed dead, embarks on a desperate quest to find the true source of the mysterious virus.
Are all of these little plots about James T. Kirk?
Yes, of course it is.
You wrote a book about his own character.
Yeah, obviously. He put his photo on the back of the cover and wrote his co-authors out of the title, out of the front cover. Of course, it's all about James T. Kirk.
I don't know what I expected the books to be about, but for some reason I was surprised when they were about his character. That's so meta.
I should note that we've edited these descriptions a bit for shortness and clarity.
Yes, we have.
All right, so that's one.
Oh gosh, this is going to be hard because that sounds like a genuine Star Trek plot.
That's one. Captain Kirk versus the virus.
Okay.
All right, description B. When Starfleet officers are turning up murdered, the only suspect is a mysterious man calling himself Khan. But Khan Noonien Sung is dead, killed by the heroic Captain James T. Kirk when he thwarted Khan's attempted coup of Starfleet. Investigating this mystery, Ambassador Spock learns that while banished to the empty world SETI Alpha 5, Khan's lover, Marla McGivers, bore him a son. Now it's a race to see if Spock can warn Kirk in time to save him from Khan's familial revenge, and if Kirk can defeat the newest threat to the Federation.
Oh gosh, this is so hard, Sam.
I know, it's a lot harder on the other side of this thing, isn't it?
I knew it was going to be hard. I never thought this was going to be easy.
All right, the final one. While investigating the mysterious disappearance of a new colony, Starfleet's flagship, the USS Enterprise, is destroyed. Its former and most famous captain, Admiral James T. Kirk, makes it his personal mission to uncover what happened to his former command. The mystery deepens as Kirk receives the last emergency transmission from the Enterprise. A single word: vengeance.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. I just don't know. I'm so thrown off by him writing his own character.
I know.
What is this world?
I also want to point out, I have this book on my bookshelf. It was a gift from my brother, and I'm loving it.
Viruses, and then there was
The Return of Khans.
Yeah. And then
there was a mysterious colony.
The third one, which doesn't sound as interesting, which maybe makes it real, but I'm not sure.
I just want to say, I really love its former and most famous captain.
I know. I'm going to go with A1, plant viruses.
You did it, Danielle.
Is that really it?
That's it.
Oh my gosh. Got instincts
You lucked
win.
out. That was a total guess.
It was kind of a guess, though. It was my initial instinct was that one.
I really liked it because it was about a virus and a quarantine. I'm like, no, that's relevant.
Oh, that's amazing. The other one sounded legit, though. Good job. Like, I was buying those as actual plots.
Oh, I tried so hard, Danielle. This is the hardest one. I'm like, how do I sound as pompous and self-involved as that first one?
Good job.
All right. Give me number 2, Danielle. I got to make up some ground here. I'm so screwed.
Okay. This book is called The Country of Ice Cream Star by Sandra Newman.
Okay.
I don't know. As the title caught my attention, and then I went from there. So the first one is, when Star gets a job at the local ice cream shop for the summer, she's thrilled. She almost has the tuition money for the first semester at college. Nothing will get in the way of her bullet-pointed, color-coordinated, small-town exit strategy. The only thing she isn't ready for is Seth, a self-proclaimed amateur magician and a shop regular. Between his impressive sleight of hand and his ability to know exactly what she's thinking, she begins to wonder if he really is magic. As he slowly starts to tear apart her carefully constructed world, she begins to question everything, her lists, her future, and reality itself.
Danielle, that's so long.
I'm sorry. It's not my fault that these books have long summaries.
Oh, okay. Wow. So, ice cream shop, magic person. Got it.
Okay.
Next.
In the ruins of a future America, 15-year-old Ice Cream Star and her nomadic tribe live off the remains of a crumbled civilization.
Oh, no.
Before reaching the age of 20, they all die of mysterious disease they call posies, a plague that has killed for generations. There's no medicine, no treatment, only the mysterious rumor of a cure. When her brother begins showing signs of the disease, Ice Cream Star sets off on a bold journey to find the cure.
What's the title of this thing again?
It is The Country of Ice Cream Star.
Great. That didn't help. Next.
It doesn't help at all. Their cross-country road trip to try out all the best ice cream shops in America was supposed to be their last hurrah before college separated them for the first time since birth. Instead, Lily and her best friend Joan are trapped in nowhere, Nebraska with a broken-down car and $20 in cash. Spending their summer at a haunted bed and breakfast with an amateur alligator wrestling enthusiast, a retired drag queen, and a nosy mime wasn't in their plans. But cross-country trips are supposed to be about adventures, right?
Wow. That one's the most boring, so I really hope it's not that one. I think it probably is, but that's so boring. Like,
it's classic, though. Classic
The
YA.
magician one sounds like you. Like, that sounds like something you would throw in there as bait for me again.
I'll take that as a compliment,
Yeah,
regardless of whether or not it is the plot.
Oh, boy. Boy, this sounds like a really terrible coming-of-age novel. A road trip and something. But also, that dystopian one. Come on. All right, I gotta pick one. My instinct was dystopia. I'm sticking with it.
Dystopia, you are correct, Sam.
Yes!
Ding, 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 ding.
Yes!
The character is named Ice Cream Star.
I figured. Oh my gosh. That was real hard, Dan. I didn't make that any easier. Oh, boy.
All right.
So,
on to you.
So, the next book I have for you is called Crap Kingdom.
Okay.
By D.C. Pearson. Description A. In the city of methane, sewage is king. The Salin family controls the city's essential and complex waste processing network, from which they produce all the heat and energy needed to power the city and keep the citizens from freezing in the eternal winter. No one has ever left the safety and warmth of the city walls. That is until a young boy named Tom accidentally finds himself outside in the wild, where nothing is as he expected. Tom sets out to share his newfound truth and break the Salin family's iron grip on the people of methane in this epic steampunk adventure.
Of course it's steampunk.
Of course it's steampunk.
What else would it be?
Yeah, obviously. I didn't do a search for steampunk books on Amazon or anything. All right. Description 2. Tom can't believe his wildest dreams have come true. He's traveled through a magic portal into a mysterious land where he's the chosen one. That is until he realizes this place is Crap Kingdom, the least cool, most annoying place ever.
Oh, that would suck.
So Tom turns down the job of chosen one and goes back to his normal life.
That's the plot?
That's the description I got for you.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, if you found out you were the chosen one of Crap Kingdom, would you stick around?
That's a tough question, Danielle. All right, last description. Prince Tom is bored. Learning to be the ruler of his small kingdom is so dull he wants to pull his hair out. The last straw is when his parents announce his betrothal to a boring princess, and Tom decides it's time to leave. Outside the castle and free from the guards and courtiers, Tom discovers that there's more to his kingdom than he first thought. Just as Tom's mind is changing, he uncovers a sinister plot by the family of his fiancée to usurp his throne. Tom decides that, while it may not be the best kingdom, it's his kingdom. And with his new friends in tow, Tom sets out to save his family and his throne.
Why is the third one called Crab Kingdom?
Danielle,
You have to read the book.
I cannot explain these things to you.
Okay.
I am only a vessel through which I am conveying these wonderful stories.
All right. So boring land, chosen one. What was the first one? Oh, the sewage.
Steampunk Sewage City.
Steam action. I want it to be that one, but hang on. Oh gosh. Okay. I actually want it to really badly to be the chosen one because I want him to be like, nah, peace out. I'm going with that one.
Danielle?
Yes.
You're correct.
Yay.
It is, in fact, a comedy book by D.C. Pearson about a chosen one who doesn't like being the chosen one.
Excellent.
Oh, no. This is not good for me.
You can do it. Third time's a charm, Sam.
You're such a supportive competitor.
I'm a good loser and or winner.
Well, you're one of those.
I'm totally both. We've played lots of games, Sam.
We have. All right, let's do this. Give me your last one.
So, Leaf, Viking Glory, Book 1 by Celeste Barclay. Got it?
Vikings Leaf. Is it Leaf like L-E-A-F or is it L-E-I-F?
L-E-I-F, like the name.
That's
Leaf.
what I figured. All right,
in parentheses, good. Viking Glory, Book 1.
Got it.
Mm-hmm. So it says, this first one, Sigrid Torbendsdottir is a powerful seer. She knew enemies would come for her, eager to exploit her gift. But as she had foreseen it, the heroic Viking would save her and sweep them both up in the raging storm of inescapable destiny. Drawn together by the will of the gods, Leif and Sigrid battle to save their people from a rival tribe's scramble for power. Can a match created by fate withstand the machinations of man?
Sure. This sounds like a book you would read.
It does not.
I don't know. Viking love? You love that.
No. Okay, number 2. Leif Iverson is a boy of few skills, but he can fight. And after the death of his parents, he is thrust into the battle-hungry Volsung clan. Making a name for himself with his vicious temperament, he is unstoppable until the night he meets the goddess Skadi, in disguise and on the run from a jealous Odin. Will Leif be able to interrupt the fated pairing? He just might, with a little help from Loki.
All right. Danielle, why must you do this with all the Viking romance?
Because they're funny.
Okay, fine. Give me the third one.
All right. Awakening beneath the legendary cosmic tree Yggdrasil. Okay. I don't know how to pronounce. I don't know how to pronounce Norse mythology.
Yggdrasil? I don't know.
Yeah. It's Yggdrasil. So
we all know how to spell it, Danielle. I just don't know how to pronounce it.
Leif Iverson finds himself straddled between the 9 worlds, each branch and route leading to a new land. Each path is unknown, and as he chooses one at random and begins his trek, begins to realize that he has been confronted with this choice before, each path ending in death, where he awakens at the tree and chooses again. Trapped in what seems to be a never-ending cycle, what are the gods trying to teach him?
All right.
It's like Groundhog Day with Norse mythology.
That is definitely something you would write, Danielle.
It's also a book I would read, so this could be it. Could be Leaf.
You know what? I gotta go with my instinct. I gotta go with B again.
The boy with few skills?
Yeah.
No! Why are you so bad at this?
I'm not very good at this.
It's the first one about the seer and their inescapable destiny.
That was the worst one!
I'm just saying that's what it is.
The problem is, Danielle, you chose books that have very boring descriptions and wrote better ones. I chose books that had pretty good descriptions and wrote less good ones.
One had a character named Ice Cream Star. One was called Witchburn Witch and was about an evil doll maker. What more do you want from me?
How does that compete with Witches Burning in Space, Danielle?
I know it doesn't.
I'm only human.
You can't help that I write weird descriptions of things.
All right. Well, I don't think I can claim victory, but at least I can hopefully trip you up on this last one.
Okay, let's do this. I have faith
in
you.
This is Soul Gem Collector, Book 1 by Logan Jacobs.
Okay.
Now, I gotta preface this one again just because it's too weird not to say this. This is obviously a self-published Kindle ebook that is furry erotica.
Uh-huh.
And there's
wait, did you say furry erotica?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
I didn't realize that until after because it's actually not in any of the descriptions.
Oh, that's like a surprise book while you're reading.
Yeah, I didn't until I really looked at the cover like, oh, wait a minute, that's weird. I read some of the reviews, but there's one review that I have to read this part of this one review just because it's great.
Uh-huh.
So one reviewer writes, the other bit that made me deduct a star was the conditional book 2. Really? He'll start on book 2 if he gets 100 reviews on Amazon? It's great to have goals, but an author that's waiting to get paid doesn't wait until his public builds a statue in his honor.
Aww.
Yeah, so that's the caliber we're dealing with here.
Excellent. I'm looking forward to this.
Soul Gem Collector, Book 1. So, description, the first. Being able to rip the soul out of a creature, store it in a precious gem, and use it to cast spells might make me the most powerful student at the Astra Argent Magical Academy. Only I can't tell anybody about it, because it's illegal, and they'll kill me if they find out, but they need me whether they know it or not. So I'm going to capture a lot of souls and cast a lot of spells. This is gonna be a crazy semester. This is a Monster Girl Harem Dark Magic Academy story.
I can already tell that thinking of every summary that you do with the concept of furry erotica in my head is going to be amazing. Like,
Great.
How does it get to that?
I don't want to find out, but here we are. All right. Description the second. The Astra Argent Magical Academy is the most prestigious magic school around, and I just got my acceptance letter and can't wait to get there and show them that I'm the best, most powerful student they've ever had. I don't care about the recent rumors of students returning from the school changed in some way. I can handle myself. Plus, I don't think it's true anyway. I just can't wait to cast some spells and meet a few cute boys. This is going to be a crazy semester. This is a Monster Girl Harem Dark Magic Academy story.
I hope that's not it.
You don't know that, Danielle.
I know. It's what makes me sad.
Description the third. The world doesn't know it yet, but I'm the best soul gem collector there ever was. Once I finish my collection, I'll be famous. There's only one problem. My school, the Astra Argent Magical Academy, doesn't allow soul gem collecting. I think they'll change their tune when I use my skills and powerful soul gem collection to save the day, but until then, I'll just have to keep pretending to be the perfect student while I collect in secret. This is going to be a crazy semester. This is a Monster Girl Harem Dark Magic Academy story.
Oh, gosh. I like your thing at the end. It makes it sound like a disclaimer.
It's all of them. It's great.
This is hard. I don't want it to be 2, so I'm ignoring that one. It probably is.
Why not? 2's great.
Gosh.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not 2, so we're fine.
I don't trust you.
Me?
I'm gonna go with 1, but I think it's probably 3.
Are you going to do your final answer?
Yeah.
Danielle, you're too good at this.
Really?
Yeah.
I really don't think
Your random guessing has somehow won out for you this time.
I can't believe it.
There's no way you should be able to get those all right.
I'm amazed. Good job, Danielle. I'm patting myself on the back. You can't tell, but
Oh,
I
yes.
am.
Great winner, Danielle. Such a gracious winner.
You did an amazing job, Sam. Those were well written.
I got to say, the best part about this for me, I may not have won, so congratulations, but I got to say, we came up with some really good ideas.
I know. I would totally read some of these.
Steampunk Sewage City? Sign me up.
Witches in space?
Absolutely. All right. Well, you win this round, Danielle, but I think the real winners are our listeners. So I hope they had a chance to pick their favorites. And if you think that any of these would make great stories, you know what? Feel free to write them. We don't care.
Yeah, send them in. We have your props.
Yeah, right.
Props in the podcast.
Absolutely. And you can send those to us at our website, bookretorts.com.
Or you can tweet at us, Instagram, Facebook, at bookretorts.
And until next time when we get back to our regularly scheduled content, bye.
Take care, everybody. Like the Star Trek ones. I thought the 3 Star Trek ones were excellent. But the first one was just like, that sounds like a Star Trek episode. I think I said that after it.
Fair enough.
I would actually almost thought, I was pretty convinced it could have been Khan back again for the 12,000th time.
I was hoping for that.
Yeah, I almost went to that one.
The book is called Avenger. I don't know what that virus has to be avenging, but...
Yeah, I almost went with that one based on him writing it. I was like, what would he write? Oh, Khan returning sounds legit.